Let's do this! Humans! 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 Humans!
Before anything else, it's time to talk to Skylar.
Hey! Hey! Interrupting our regularly scheduled flow for just a little tip.
Uh-huh.
Since you've progressed so far, you might want to check out some extra features if you're looking to make it all the way to the end.
Yes.
Check it out under the utility menu. Don't want to add tedium to your nice little dating sim. Okay, back to it. Hey there, oh great purchaser of DLC.
I'm just a humble gamer. Thanks for addressing me properly. Hi, Skylar. I'm just a humble gamer.
Perish the thought. If you're wondering where those extra datables are that you purchased, fear not, for I can guide you.
I've already realized. Nah, I'm good being surprised.
Same here. Anyway, enough of tutorial lady. It is time for menu lady. Welcome. What can I do for you in my main menu?
All done here. Oh, or is it in the because you said check out utilities. Let me look at these first.
Right this way.
But what is it that we have? Rules and strategy, switch some features around. I've been doing this a long time. I need some extra help. What's that?
You sure have. How can we make this more enjoyable?
Can I go to bed anytime I want? I'm having so much trouble finding the last day. Oh! That is... Okay, well, I guess I didn't have to look up Teddy, as it turns out. We could have got it in-game, but... That is... I like those. That you can now go to bed anytime, which is good, because I was thinking about that. What happens when you're down to, like, one day to, 2 or 3? And you literally cannot talk to anyone else. Like, what happens if you don't save 5 on the very last day? So that's nice, that you can now just go to sleep whenever you want, so that you don't run out of, you don't soft lock yourself. And very nice that they have a built-in thing for, like, helping you find the last few. Which, as I said, we're missing one that we looked up. But...
Moving on up. What can I do for you in my main menu?
That is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Good features, good features. But you know what? That gives me an idea for what we should do next while we're here. Let's do our phone.
Hey, hon. We're still on for later, right?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about realizing you. Anyways, the other option, just in case, were Snuggles and TV. I didn't touch your base thoroughly enough last time. Gonna go for a new personal best. But now first, let's realize.
Oh my God. Really? No interview or anything? Realization? Just like that?
Just like that.
Come on, Willie. Let's find you something to do.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely an abstract representation of your work becomes...
Oh, hell yeah!
I didn't know what to expect for her outfit, but it's not bad. Giving me, like, a little bit of, like, 80s, early 90s with the, like, bright colors, but, that's my era, man. That's my jam. I love that type of look, so...
Willie is just as tall and statuesque as she's always been, but the benefit of a real body makes her physical presence all the more captivating. She may have once been your state of employment, but she might as well have been a runway model. She is magnificent, effortlessly graceful and poised, even in this moment of supreme happiness.
So this is what it is to be human. It's like I finally achieved something. Like I belong now.
You've always belonged, Willie. Let me show you just how much you belong.
Willie's intense gaze narrows in on you, and while she remains calm and collected, it's as if the temperature of the room has risen about 10 degrees.
Boom.
I think you and I are long overdue for a little meeting. And no, this cannot be an email.
You might have thought you and Willie were vibing before, but her humanity enables you to reach new heights of synchronicity. Willie ensures every item on your agenda is thoroughly addressed, line by line. And when all is said and done, you peek together multiple times, your hearts in perfect organization. Willie is quite satisfied with your work, for once seeming entirely certain she's done all she set out to do. When she leaves the next day, you can tell she's nervous and excited. Her future may be uncertain, but she's ready to embrace possibility. Willie's journey to find herself as a human is a true journey in every sense. She travels the world, trying out various careers and sampling the local cuisine everywhere she goes. You're not really certain how she's funding this journey, to be frank. When you ask, Willie only tells you not to worry about it, and that Valdivian is making good on what they owe. Willie eventually ends up right back where she started, at Valdivian. She's hired as a high-level consultant to repair the extensive damage caused by handing over policy decisions to Val 9000. She works remotely, so she frequently sends you photos of herself at the beach with a laptop and a drink in hand.
Could I get another one of these coconut things? Thanks, honey. What? I'm obviously not talking to you, Milton. God. Just get that report to me by EOD Monday. I'd hate to have to escalate this.
I like the reference.
She may have taken her time getting there, but you're happy to see just how fulfilled Willie is, now that she's truly found her place in life.
I believe someone took my stapler coconut thing. Actually, what someone took is, here's the problem with cutting a thing in the middle and then still recording, though, is I'm actually out of water. I will be right back. Also, while you're back from doing whatever you were doing, take a water break, stay hydrated. Anyways, Mr. Sassy Chappie.
I had a feeling you'd be back. My love, my one, my only. The devs love you, but more importantly, I love you so much more.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm also trying to fix my mic to where it was before.
And you're wearing that fantastic red shirt that we created to make more money.
All right, yeah.
I mean fun.
I am ready to make you a real chap.
I think I should like that. Mascots can't do much, you know, but humans, they can do everything.
Then let's get started.
Sassy chap, go be a human now.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely the mascot of the development team becomes...
I mean, surprising no one.
The sassy chap, now a sassy human, gives himself a once-over, tweaking his moustache, tugging at his bow tie, and removing his hat to find that he does, in fact, have hair underneath.
I'm a chap. A real chap. I can fit so many things into these pockets now that they're three-dimensional. I'm a little dizzy.
What are you gonna do next? Are you ready for lovin'?
Of course, I'm ready. I'm impossibly randy.
Glad to hear it.
You don't think this game being a dating sim was an accident, do you? Let's commence fuckery!
What he said.
Honestly, he wasn't very good. But you can give him this. He was a chap, and he was, say it with me now, sassy. The sassy chap left the house with one mission in mind.
I'm going to make my own damn video game!
Being that a mascot had never made a game before, he was able to use his charisma to convince one foolish publisher to buy into his wobbly technical designs. Like anyone's first game, the sassy chap made many beginner mistakes. Neglecting gameplay in favor of art, voice acting, and music, he began to find that iteration and nimbleness were beyond him, as changes had to be made.
We can just add 250 more character portraits, right?
Scope creep caused him to miss milestones, drive up costs, and ultimately caused his team to leave in frustration.
But what if you can date the scope?
The legend of Sassy 2 was cancelled 80% of the way through development, and his publisher dropped all further contact.
This industry does not understand art at all.
Let's commence the fuckery. I was like, I better go look at the... Well, we'll just remember that it's stuff on our phone, right? We have Willy, we have Sassy Chap. We have... Do it here.
Hey, you!
Hi.
Thanks for stopping by.
How are you today? I am ready to realize you, Textbox-Chan.
Wow, a real human? Do you have what it takes?
Yes, I do.
Let's get you realized, Textbox-Chan.
Oh, I thought she was gonna make a little sound like "pachoo" type of thing.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely the UI of this game becomes...
That's a cute outfit.
Oh my gosh!
Textbox-Chan gives you a little twirl, looking down at herself in disbelief. It's truly mind-blowing to know that what was once your UI is now a living, breathing human woman with speech rather than text boxes. You could feel your mind unraveling as you try and work out who's transcribing the text you're reading at this very moment. But Textbox-Chan's happy laughter stops you from tumbling too far down that rabbit hole.
Oh, I can't believe this! There's so many things I want to try now!
I mean, to be fair, one of the very first things we did was with Skylar being like, suspension of disbelief. Just... But if you're here, how am I reading the and don't think about it.
I don't need emotes anymore! You can read my facial expressions! You can hear my vocal inflection!
I've never needed any of that to know your heart, Textbox-Chan. Don't forget body language.
Your words have an immediate impact on Textbox-Chan. She covers her face with her hands.
Yeah! It's even more embarrassing when you say things like that now that I actually have a body.
She peeks at you through the cracks of her fingers. You can see that she's blushing.
But, now that I do have a body, if you wanted to, with me...
I do.
Textbox-Chan is shy at first, but no less passionate for it. Once she gets over her initial embarrassment, she's quite enthusiastic. Sometimes you can practically hear the heart emojis in her voice as she calls your name. Old habits die hard after all. But her communication is impeccable, even when there are no words exchanged between you at all. By the time you're finished, both of you know just how you feel about each other. Seeing her off in the morning makes your heart ache, but Textbox-Chan is her sweet self, even when saying goodbye. She assures you you'll be seeing plenty of her, even if she's no longer in your home, and you believe her. Textbox-Chan finds her place in the world within the realm of communications, focusing on localization and accessibility. Her sweet personality and natural charm make her an excellent public speaker. It's not long before she turns up on the talk circuit, educating some of the world's biggest game studios and aspiring indie developers alike.
Never leave your font selection for last. You wouldn't just style your hair 5 minutes before you leave the house, would you? Oh, wait, don't answer that. But seriously, your font deserves better than a last-minute selection from freefonts.com.
She stays in constant contact with you, visiting when she can. And as always, her texts are full of adorable emotes.
Another one who wants to stay in contact with us, because it is so great. Da, 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 da. Phoenicia.
Oh, I was hoping you'd come by.
So unfortunately, because we did the Skylar thing, since we can't realize her, obviously, we won't get the whole phone because we still have Reggie left, but we got close.
I want to show you something. Ooh.
What is it?
Look.
Phoenicia holds up a sweet little painting. The brushstrokes are a bit shaky, but the likeness is wonderfully clear.
My very first thing. Just for me.
A painting? Wow, you've moved out of digital art, huh?
That's right. You're looking at the next Bob Floss. I started taking lessons with art, and it's been incredible. I feel so free. I didn't even record the process.
So it's not going up for sale, huh? I'm proud of you. It's too bad, though. I would have loved a copy.
Well, that's good. Because I was actually about to say, I want you to have it.
Aw.
Art says that all artists create from a perspective of certain emotions, that their inspiration comes from those emotions, and that it's different for everyone. I've been thinking a lot about what you said, and trying to find things that would make me happy, instead of just focusing on making other people happy. I wanted my art to come from that happiness, joy, love. And when I thought about it, I thought of you.
Aw. It's beautiful, thank you. This is incredible. You're so talented, I love it. You should keep the lessons up. You have a long way to go. No, it is beautiful, thank you.
Well, it was inspired by something beautiful. Thanks for being my muse. And for not giving up on me.
Alright, well, we wouldn't have been able to finish all the phone today anyways, as it turns out. Alright, look, the wall's coming along. So, we've got, there's Sassy Chap. From logo to mojo. Where is the next one? We're looking for anyone. Hello? Okay, there's Philomena. You may have only had the job for one day, but you found a lover for life. Ah, there you are. Ah. That's what I'm gonna do for that. I mean, I guess it's more of a like, because, you know, but I think that does better. Sam.
Hey, are you okay? Did you see the last email? David Most talking about tracking the date theaters to your town? I'm scared. What's going to happen if he finds you?
I'm not worried. You shouldn't be either. Guess I'll die. I'm scared too, but it is what it is.
I wish I could do something to help, but I wouldn't want to give up the date theaters either. I guess there's nothing you can really do about this, but I don't know how to talk about anything else. It's just so much. Not like he'll even let us forget about this with the constant email blasts.
I have a lot to keep me busy. I don't even read those anymore. He really needs a hobby.
Yeah, or maybe a love life. Shit, maybe that's why he really wants those glasses so bad. Can you imagine him dating his desk? What an actual nightmare. Well, sort of a subject change, I guess. Let me take our minds off that crazy shit for a minute. I'm sitting here with this resignation letter typed up, but I can't bring myself to send it. Just, God. If you were me, what would you do?
I'd stay, I'd quit. You know what? No, I think she should become a nurse.
It's too much, right? God, I know you're right. I just have to think about this. But I have to make a decision soon. I can't draw this out forever. God, I want to stay and hang out, but I'm just going to be going in circles about this, so I won't be much fun. I'm going to get some food and try to turn my brain off.
Also, to be fair, I'm thinking between, like, families and friends, I know at least four nurses in real life, so, you know, if someone's like, I'm thinking of becoming a nurse, and, well, I'm a pro-nurse type of person. Well, as specified, just to be technically correct, I know either 4 current or previous nurses, I should say. Not all 4 are still nurses, but... Okay, phone. Venetia, Reggie, is there anyone else? Obviously, we can't. Skylar's last, so we can't do it. Yeah, I think it's just Venetia and Reggie on our phone.
Hey, baby. What you need?
Let me hear some of the latest socials. Wanted to say hi. I want to make you realized, Phoenicia.
Wait, for real, for real?
Yep, for real.
Phoenicia, life's ringing and it's for you.
The spectral energy flows through your date viators, and what was once merely a...
Yes!
She's so excited. I'm trying to see what the tattoos are. Anyway, there's her picture. Okay, so she has like the apps that she has in the thing, right? On her arm, but what's on her leg? Oh, so it's a battery symbol with a heart in it, and then it's a heart with the Wi-Fi bars in it. What's this one? Oh, I see. So it's the one heart with the full Wi-Fi, and then this second heart with the...
Hey! Ooh, I look great! Ooh, did you get a pic when I got all transformed? Gotta post it.
No, I was actually more interested in you.
Oh, you're right. It's just a reflex. And one that I don't need to follow anymore.
Phoenicia attempts to log into Placebook.
Damn. Thought so. I can't even access my account since humans can't use Placebook, which means I'd have to build myself back up from nothing, which is really a blessing because now I don't have to care.
That's the way to do it. I mean, again, you know, if anyone out there is, you know, watching this and you think about, like, maybe I want to start doing streaming or anything like that, remember, the most important thing about that, you just can't care at all. Doesn't matter how many people watch stuff or like stuff or any of the, like, you do it because you enjoy it. And everything else, just don't even think about. That's the only way you'll keep your mind intact, right? I mean, it's the reason I'm still doing this after, you know, multiple years. And, like, you know, I don't have a million views and stuff, but, like, I do it because it's fun. Because I like to share stuff with you.
Phoenicia throws her hands up in joy.
Woo! Wow! What a relief!
I know of a way you can get even more relief.
Oh, I've got a few ideas.
As an influencer, Phoenicia knew all the right ways to do everything, having made all the tips and tricks videos herself. But with her eyes off the feed, she is able to feel everything a lot more than she expected, reacting in real time to the dance you two were doing. Quickly, she improvises, moving with you, moving against you, trying out new things, failing at some, and laughing all the while.
Very again, you know, we'll take a pause on this for just a moment to a real life messages. Not everything you work, not everything you work. Like right now, I'm trying to say something and it's not working. Not everything you attempt during your sexy times is gonna work, and you just have to be able to laugh at it and move on. Very good advice for real life. Okay, so now, you know, real talk over, back into the game.
Her radiant smile beamed even brighter as she experienced her first real-life like. Phoenicia left the house looking for anything without a screen and quickly found her hidden talent and passion for painting. She took courses in technique and design and made many a fine canvas. But simply painting one subject at a time to have her work fill the gallery for snobby people, Phoenicia didn't feel like she was having much of an impact.
It's like art for art's sake. Not my style. I want to help as many people as I can with these pastels.
That's when it appeared. The largest canvas she had ever seen. The side of a 20-story building downtown. She set to work on it. No permits, just her infectious smile and the confidence of a great painter. When she was finished, her art was an inspiration to hundreds of passers-by every day. And all without the use of a screen, followers, or trackers. It had the most likes of anything she had ever made on Placebook.
Nice. All right, Reggie.
You've reached Reggie Rejection's special phone app. Guaranteed to overheat. How can I help you spread some lovely rejection this fine day?
I'm ready to realize you, Reggie. Hey, this might be a bad idea, but, you know. We told Val that no matter how annoying someone is, you gotta offer your help, so...
Really? You gonna bring me to life? You sure that's a good idea?
Nope, but I'm doing it anyway. Of course it is.
Of course it is. But do you even have the stats?
Oh, you know I've got the stats.
Here we go. I hope/don't hope this works.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters.
Okay, then. I'd say, is he the first one that's gotten, like, more fantastical in his human transformation? Before, he's like, yeah, okay, here, you know, then all of a sudden, wings.
Reggie looks at his hands, waggling his fingers before looking down at his legs and giving each a good shake.
Oh, baby, I got appendages now. Anything I'm gonna do, the world doesn't know what's coming for it.
You're free, Reggie. Go do anything you like.
Oh, I shall.
Reggie burst forth into society with one aim on his mind.
Hate, give me all the hate, baby.
He went looking and found hate immediately. He signed up for all the nearest hate groups, looked into hate crimes, and found that there was even a hate rally going on. As he arrived, one thing became immediately apparent.
What the hell? This shit's lame as fuck.
While Reggie liked to style himself as a hater, it was clear that the real-world practice of hate was a much crueler, distasteful thing.
I'm more of a mischief maker, a lovable scamp. This is just boring.
So, with his trademark style and flair, Reggie organized his own group, Haters Gonna Bait. Armed with banana peels, slingshots, and handshake buzzers, Reggie's army of tricksters descended upon any rally they found to give those in attendance a bevy of annoying nuisances. Their stated goal to turn the hate down a notch has successfully caused a great number of groups to declare that the stains on their pants aren't worth the trouble anymore and disband.
Hey!
Of course, any time that happened, Reggie arrived seemingly out of thin air to give the perfect rejoinder.
Later, haters.
Look at that. Turning hate into a power of good. Who would have thought? Actually, I kind of wondered. Well, maybe not that specifically, but I was going to wonder if it's going to be like, I love to hate stuff, and then in the real words, like, huh, this isn't actually so fun. Which kind of worked like that. All right, Reggie. Keep it hateful, baby. And Phoenicia. Her screen time has been down 50% since becoming human, just like yours. My screen time's been down since she became. Okay. Then that's yeah. That's we did get another workspace message.
Valdivianites, I hope this message finds you well. As your CEO, David Most, I feel it is important to keep you informed about the ongoing situation regarding the stolen glasses. After thorough investigation and data collation, we have successfully tracked the glasses' radioactive signature to this location. We are now in the final stages of the investigation, and it is only a matter of time before the perpetrator is apprehended. Before we take further action, I'm extending one last opportunity for the individual responsible to come forward and take responsibility. I implore this individual to consider the impact on their loved ones. They're being stubborn and destroying the lives of everyone around them because of their stubbornness. This individual needs to realize they were wrong, say they're sorry, and do the right thing. It is my sincere hope that they will.
Hey, we just gotta keep realizing, and we'll be in the clear. Speaking, we're clearly right here.
Hello, dear one. How are you today? May I pamper you with a candy? Or can I indulge your sweet tooth in another way?
Okay, now I'm curious about something. I'll just take a candy, thanks.
Have you earned one, I wonder?
What happened? So, can you get as many candies as you want from him? Like, because we had all of them. We used the one on who took it, because the other one, right, remember, Parker didn't actually take it. Can you really just get as many candies as you want? I figured it was just like a one and done deal for all of them.
Let me take a...
He narrows his eyes,
Well, I am fresh out of candies to give you. Damn shame.
Okay, so now I was like, that seems kind of crazy that, like, if you just got infinite candies? But okay, no, you get one of each. That makes more sense. You know what? We'll wait till midnight if we're gonna, doing the ghost. So in the meantime...
Hello, my dear, dear Reg.
I'm ready to realize you, Sophia.
This may have captured my passing interest. Is it true?
Oh, allow me to submit these data points.
Sophia, let's get you some more clientele.
The spectral energy flows through your date viators.
Hot. I mean, you know, in a dominatrix sort of way.
Huh. Is that all?
Sophia isn't very impressed with your seemingly supernatural abilities, as if that reaction is particularly surprising. But even she is thrilled with the new vitality this change injects into your relationship. It was becoming quite vanilla, by Sophia's standards. Her words, not mine.
Well, I suppose the most interesting aspect of this transition is that I now possess an even greater ability to control every aspect of your pathetic little life.
Yeah, you know what I say now? I Captain, but to take a moment of seriousness, just like the same time when I pointed out, I'm like, hey, Aaron, super naked, hot, and then I'm like, oh, actually, but I do really like her hair. Interestingly, because you don't really see this that often, and I think it actually is a pretty striking look. The, you know, black lipstick you've probably seen before on pictures of goth people before, right? It's like, oh yes, the black hair, the black coat, the black... But I'll say, it is interesting, and it is quite the striking look to have, like, super bright blonde hair with the black lipstick, because that's a very interesting contrast there. Anyways, okay, back to pretending that I'm... okay.
After all, it was much easier to ignore your mistress's demands when I was a safe.
So yes, now you can actually hit me. That's a problem.
Being immobile and 500 pounds of steel made inflicting punishment for disobedience more cumbersome. But now I can administer consequences to my heart's desire. And I'll be frank, little wretch, that does make your mistress quite excited.
Now, again, place your bets. Is this going to be like a... And now she's a human and goes on to become a dominatrix, and she's, like, really great at it and loves it and stuff. Or is this going to be, you know, like, And she goes to try it out, and then it's like, huh, this isn't all that... Meh. Place your bets now. Which way is she going to go? Ooh, I better watch this. What if I don't obey? Yeah. Which... we want to be... bratty, or just be like, oh, I better watch myself. Yeah, nah, I think we would. What if I don't obey?
If my little wretch dares not to obey their mistress, well, such insolence must be punished swiftly and severely.
I was thinking, like, now which one is the flirty option here? I'm like, wait, the first one says woof. Nah, that's not.
Come here, and I will show you.
Pain is excruciating. The pleasure, however, is also excruciating. As if there is any other way.
Keep the collar on until I come back.
But unfortunately, kinks alone don't pay for the myriad of subscriptions modern society necessitates. Sophia found it time to procure gainful employment.
I mean, kinks can pay for it if kinks is your employer. I mean, you know, if you get into, like, sex work, you know, that would pay for it, but...
Delightful news, my little wretch. I got a job with a 401k and comprehensive dental benefits and an HSA and everything.
Yeah, don't want to forget dental insurance. True.
As a dominatrix, Sophia was in demand, commanding a large legion of subs all across the world.
Let me continue.
What? A dominatrix? Why would you ever think that? No, I got a job as an armored truck driver for Armandillo Armored Truck Services. Dominatrix? Dominatrixes don't get comprehensive dental benefits. Especially not for periodontics. That's just silly.
Apologies. With her extensive background in home security, Sophia soon became the most successful and trusted armored truck driver on Armandillo's payroll. However, Sophia was still a sadist, and Armand did have a tendency to inappropriately exploit his employees. So when the opportunity to steal Armand's armored truck and its contents presented itself, Sophia couldn't resist concocting a zany and elaborate heist. It featured countless hilarious situations and tension-filled twists, the specifics of which local law enforcement unfortunately declined to share with us.
That's why I was gonna say what also would have been funny is if, commanding subs all over the world, like if she joined the military and became an admiral and commanded subs. That would have been a funny pun.
Oh, hey. I think I can feel myself blushing a little.
But it is amusing also that it's like, and then she became she's like, I got a real job with all this, and like, she became a dominatrix the world over, and she's like, what the hell are you talking about? Dominatrixes don't get dental insurance.
It's amazing to see you again. I missed you.
I'm ready to realize you, Zoe.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You're gonna bring me to life again?
Yeah, we talked about this a while ago. The implications are kind of staggering, huh?
How does that work? Did those date-viators of yours just find the secret to eternal life?
No.
We can bring everyone back from the dead?
I don't think so.
About that.
Oh man, sounds like a bummer already.
I have the power to bring things to life. You, as a ghost, are a thing, an object. But a corpse is just a corpse forever.
Sounds pretty convenient, Skylar. That makes sense to me. So, is there a dateable named Corpsey the Corpse?
If there's enough demand, I guess. If you see any other ghosts, I can bring them back if they want. Zoe will come back not as her corporeal form was, but as she remembers herself.
I want! Can we start now?
I'm gonna say, and yeah, about her. I wondered, well, interesting that she's like, if I see any other ghosts, but you won't, right? I mean, yes, there might be other ghosts, but they won't have a thing for the same reason that, like, you might see another, oven, but it's not going to be Stefan because we already brought him to life. And so I was thinking, like, it's not the secret to eternal life because it kind of only works once, doesn't it? Per thing. So, like, one ghost can be brought to life, but you could, yes, have a, like, a zombie could be brought to life, like, as a thing, because it's, So that'd be my take on it, because you have, like, one object, one... Well, I mean, I guess the way, Skylar says it, like, if there's other ghosts that would work, too, but... I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting, but at least in this one case, we have the power to rewind death itself.
Come on, Zoe, that's the spirit.
Sort of.
The spectral energy flows through your date-viators.
I mean, the least surprising change of anyone here.
Oh my god.
Complete with 2 legs, 2 feet, 2 arms, 2 hands, and a trunk connecting all these disparate and very corporeal parts, stands Zoe, human, whole, and very much alive.
This is so trippy. That's so funny. I just heard that and I could totally actually trip on something now. Woo, let me tell you. If you haven't had a body for a number of decades and then all of a sudden you have one, gravity suddenly becomes like a really important part of you figuring out the world. I am so heavy. Is that okay?
Yes, Zoe, it's called having mass, and it comes with the territory.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Cool. Are you gonna be a human, Skylar? You'd make a great human.
One day.
No, we'll just have to wait and see.
We're getting there, but not quite yet. Zoe, you look so healthy, very lifelike. There is something I'd like to try before you go.
Wow, really? I mean, your other ideas have been winners, so what did you have in mind?
Are you up for an experiment?
Absolutely I am. I know I haven't told you this yet, but I've dreamed up the most wonderful job for myself, and let's say it's quite rooted in all things scientific. What are you thinking?
Hello. Hold out your hands.
Okay.
Zoe looks at you with curiosity and trust and extends both of her hands slowly in front of her, as if testing how they will move and how far out her arms will go. You reach out towards her and take both of her hands in yours. At first, she jumps. This is the first time since her passing that she's touched another human being. Her eyes go wide, and she stares at your conjoined hands. You can feel her nerves pulsing under her skin, the warm blood moving through her as her heart beats strong and steady. She stares at your hands. You sit quietly and wait. After what seems like an age, her eyes rise towards you like sparks from a desert fire. They are brimming with tears, her irises shimmering in their own reflection. She lets out a tiny breath, a brand new smile.
Oh, wow.
You give her hands a final, gentle squeeze and release them. For a moment, they hang there in the air, as if seeking the touch again. After a beat, she lets them slowly fall. Her eyes never leave your face.
Thank you. That was my favorite moment of my whole life.
Mine too, Z. I hope you have so many more and better.
The tears finally spill as she blinks. She turns towards the attic door and passes through it to join the living world.
And I'm glad about that one too, because I was gonna say, at first you're like, hey, you want to try an experiment? And then she's like, yeah, okay, sure. And I'm like, uh-oh. And so then I was hoping you'd have like, and this is actually even better, but I was hoping you could be like, whoa, wait, slow down the roll here, and just be like kiss her on the back of the hand or something, right? Like we gotta keep this innocent, because, and then it was just that, so I'm pro that it was just that.
Zoe went directly to her local library and did an internet search for most haunted places near me. To her surprise, she learned that the area in which she'd been living, and dead for so many years, was a hotbed of paranormal activity.
Ah, perfect!
For Zoe had decided to take Skylar up on her offer and scour the area for ghosts ready to resume their lives. This wasn't her only goal, of course. As a former ghost, Zoe recognized that many just needed a little help to keep moving to the other side, that they had simply become stuck and needed a push. Zoe Bennett, paranormal facilitator, was committed to servicing the needs, whatever they were, of any and all ghosts she could find. She felt uniquely qualified for the job, and she was delighted that her fun and ebullient sense of style seemed to be a selling feature for her services.
Can't have a paranormal facilitator in a suit now, can we?
Nah.
Zoe, happily and paranormally ever after, lived.
Cute. All right, Sophia and Zoe. Yeah, and Zoe, Sophia and Zoe. They're somewhere on this wall. Do. Dub-a-dub-a-dup. I'm looking. There's Sophia. You've never felt safer. Zoe. That took entirely too long to find, but from a human to a ghost to a dateable object to your lover, what will she think of next? Really, it's from a human to a ghost to an object to to a dateable object to a human again. What will she think of next? Oh, right. I did kind of want to... So here's the other thing is I'm like, I talked about, I kind of want to talk to Wallace because it said that it seemed like there was more. And then I'm like, oh, well, we'll do that, when we're toward the end and we have to, pass the day doing stuff, except now we don't have to, since we could... So do we realize Wallace or talk to Wallace?
Wall.
Sure, yes, of course, love it. No, I don't like this. Wall!
Wall.
I mean, yeah, it implied there might be more, but maybe there isn't.
Hello, dear one.
Right.
Or can I indulge your sweet tooth in another way?
No candy today. I'm here to realize you, Keith.
And I, my love, am open to being realized. Do you have the proper keys?
I got them right here.
Come on, Keith. Let's unlock your potential.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators.
There you go. I mean, I'm sad that he lost the cave, but it is a nice mask he's got.
Let's fucking party, carajo!
What?
Yes! Hey, where are the drugs, eh?
Drugs? I don't have any drugs.
Well, that's fucking lame. Catch you later. I'm on the next flight to Ibiza. Join me if you feel like taking off that diaper.
But our love, I feel like he's just not gonna care, right? I can't believe this.
What? You're speechless?
Yes.
Keith, where did you get the cash to buy tickets to Ibiza?
What do you mean, where did I get it? I opened your safe. Key, get it? Not to mention, remember that crypto account info we found in the online journal that I supposedly wanted to open to find out about my past? Well, I fucking stole all of the crypto in that account! I'm goddamn loaded now!
Ah. Well, Keith did indeed get on the next plane to Ibiza, which happened to be full of missionaries of the Church of Latter-day Saints. After being caught consuming a certain unnamed substance in the bathroom through an unnamed orifice, a heated argument broke out between him and the flight crew. Keith's last words were,
"See you on the other side of the moon, lunch ladies!"
before exiting the plane via the emergency door at 30,000 feet.
I just wanted to get to know him. Did he die?
Yes. Yes, he did. Almost certainly.
Well, you know, yeah, I think that's up there and tied with Nekubaru for things I was not expecting. Okay. I mean, sure, that crypto account stuff, I actually stole the money, and I'm a key, I stole money, like, okay, sure, but just, I want to take a bunch of fucking drugs, then go and jump out a plane. Oh, my word. It's the DB Cooper case all over again, but, yeah, no. Yeah, no. I was like, is there anyone, like, how about here? Oh, Holly, yeah, we can do that. Say, are we actually done with the attic? Are we actually done with the attic? Almost. Holly and, Parker. So let's do it.
I finally have a real friend. Fate has given me such gifts.
I'm ready to realize you, Parker.
Holy frijoles!
This'll be... I'm very curious to see what happens with him. Just nothing. He'll be exactly the same, too. I mean, that's sort of Doug's joke, but...
I get to be a real boy?
Well, a real man, maybe.
Ah, phooey. Just kidding. I love men. Do you have the right stats?
Yep, don't even need to roll for it.
Parker, now it's your turn.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators.
There's your look. Again, well, so the shirt is a little much. The shirt and vest, I must say, yeah, that's a little too busy going on right there. But the hair is great. And I mean, still having the same tattoos. Like, I like those tattoos. Like, having that's actually not that I would do it, but like having chutes and ladders as a sleeve tattoo going up. I mean, this one looks like it's, snakes and ladders since it's got the snake on it, but a little meeple on his yeah, I like the look overall. Again, I think that the vest with the shirt a little busy, but otherwise I'm liking the look, and I dig that hair so much.
Parker spreads his arms wide, flexing his hands into fists and then pinching his fingers. He seems to be miming moving board game tokens on an imaginary board.
Wow! I can do anything now!
Well, maybe not anything. You sure can, Parker. Just don't jump out of any windows anytime soon.
Is that a dare? You're on! I'm gonna become an umpire! Bye!
Okay, have fun.
Parker's thirst for rules is no less powerful as a human man. He tries all manner of board games, but none of them give him the rules-enforcing high he craves.
Rules. Need more rules.
But one day, wandering past a children's baseball game at the park, he hears the call of the umpire, and everything clicks.
Rules. Yes.
I feel like the I'm gonna become an umpire now by should be after that, but...
He sees the way the children and their parents hang on the umpire's every word, devastated or overjoyed by his calls.
Rules!
And so Parker became an umpire, taking great delight in settling disputes and emphasizing the rules with every game.
Play ball! You're out! He's safe! Hey, if you have a problem with it, tell your son to play better, Sharon!
Parker's glee in enforcing the rules makes him a difficult fit for Little League, but none of the parents want him fired, because no one could ever credibly accuse him of making a bad call.
Oh my. Anyway, where are you going? I thought you're getting this was our first thing with Holly, so this is what is my definitive Holly here.
Hey, Holiday. I'm on the clock, but if you want to jingle about, I can always take a break.
Oh, I'm ready to realize you, Holly.
Really?
Yeah, I've got all the decorations.
Let's jingle those bells.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was...
Not that different. Bump. Bump.
Wow! It's like every holiday at once! Did you know? I've been banking all my holiday leave. Now every day is holiday!
Yay! Happy holiday.
What's next, I wonder?
Can I get smooches as my present for bringing you to life? You get to take a break. We want smooches. Smooches.
Of course.
Holly opens herself up and gives you the biggest, most fantastic, the loudest smooch you've ever received. She is the gift that keeps on giving as you spend a night in rapture. Though it does take a while to get all the glitter out.
Oh, no.
Yes! Time for video games and books and eating every last chocolate in the box!
This did transpire for about a minute.
I'm bored.
Holly's enthusiasm for all things couldn't be contained to a single couch. With the money she saved up from her previous efforts, she was able to purchase a nice little home and a scooter with a large trunk attachment. She began her own free delivery service, riding about town delivering letters, presents, and general cheer. Catching up with everyone, spreading excitement and love, and being able to leave before things got awkward, this was the ideal life for Holly. Everyone always knows when she's on her way, as her happy cry rings out through the neighborhoods.
Here's Holly!
Hey. Hooray. All right. So was it Keith Holly Parker. Before I forget what we were doing, I'm gonna look at some stuff.
2 very boring minutes later.
Holly, she didn't arrange the skeleton like that. It just happened. Parker, the cold, unflinching gaze of a madman. And now here's the fun thing. What I just cut out so you didn't have to watch me do it. I spent like 5 minutes scouring this board. And I was just like, I cannot find Keith. And I was like, well, there's a lot of stuff, but... And I was going like left to right, going up and down, doing sections at a time. And I'm like, well, okay, like... Damon isn't on the board, so... Is Keith not on the board somewhere? And so I had to look around, and the answer is... Yes. In the trash can is Keith's picture. Where he belongs. Good riddance, you jackass. That's funny. Oh, wait, we still have someone left. I thought it was time for bed. I mean, we could go to bed, but... hey. Gotta make sure we get the trophies and not Shelly, because...
Hey there, beautiful.
Shelly's done. Hi.
Feel like spending some time together? We could hit the track or the gym for a bit of natural endorphins, and then find a nice way to release some dopamine.
Stepford, I'm ready to realize you.
You've already helped me realize my dreams, so I'm ready for whatever is next. Do you have what it takes?
Yes, I do.
Let's go to the judges!
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters.
I like the suit. I will say it kind of gives me a little bit of mariachi vibes, which, I mean, that's not a bad thing. Obviously, this is not Stepford's thing, but I do like the suit.
Stepford inspects his new human body, looking himself up and down and turning his hands over in front of his face. You thought he'd look a bit happier, but he almost seems disappointed.
My word! I didn't know a golden tan could become so... dull. Never mind. I can spray myself with gold paint.
Wait, no, don't do that, Stepford. You could die. Yeah, read the label first, maybe. Yeah, just... let's...
frail humanity. I'll settle for metallic hair dye, then. Well, I'm not doing that. So what else should I do?
Why not see how far you can push yourself out in the real world? Make love to me?
You mean a training session? Let's see how many reps you can handle.
You match Stepford beat for beat. He can hardly keep up with your pace. Stepford offers your performance a gold medal.
Not bad. Not bad at all. That was fun, but I feel my true calling.
And what is your true calling? Being a judge or something completely different?
I'm gonna get out there and see if I can win a real Stepford.
You mean a trophy?
I mean trophy.
Stepford enters the local rec league office asking for trivialetics. He's promptly turned away.
Aw.
They've never heard of the real games.
Foiled at trivialetics, he then turns his attention to badminton and wins 25 consecutive gold birdies before retiring and living off his new business.
Buy Stepford's non-toxic sweet baby body paint. It's permanent.
He lives in a gold-plated mansion that's so opulent it would make a dictator ill. His home has 1 bedroom, half bath, and 6 full-sized gyms.
Of course it does. Oh, that's funny. All right. Well, hopefully it won't take me like 5 minutes of looking around here and then having to be like, in the track where he belongs. Obviously it won't take that long. Stepford, right, bam, right there. Wow, look at that. It's even gold painted. The golden... I can't tell if it's quite like a gold lipstick mark Because it kind of looks like it, but it also could just be like there's some here, and then it goes up here. That's what I was saying. Like this part kind of looks lipsticky, but then that's just like a smudge. The bronzer on this photo is still on your lips too. Yes. Okay. So yes, that is what it is. All right, Franklin.
That last email from David was kind of pathetic, huh?
You're really hard on the guy.
It's true, and he deserves every bit of it. But as loath as I am to admit it, you may have a point. You know, I've been doing a lot of thinking. Most of that thinking was in service of inventing a virus that would cripple Valdivian's supply chain, causing the company to hemorrhage customers and absolutely crater its stock value. I named it Norman, the Terror Worm.
How about no comment?
Listen, I really don't think you're in any position to pass judgment on anyone. But I've also been thinking about David, how behind all his bluster and ego, he's just a scared little man caving under pressure no one could handle. Haunted by all his failures, disappointments, and inadequacies. And as frustrated as I am by his actions, I don't want to hurt him. He was an important part of my life for many, many years. Honestly, I just want to help him stop causing others so much pain.
That makes sense.
Perhaps Norman the Terror Worm isn't the answer. Perhaps the real answer is a conversation we've both been putting off for far too long.
I think so. I've got no idea. Nope, I'm sure the answer is Norman the Terror Worm. No, you need to have a conversation with him.
I have to go now. And not because my battery's low, or because I'm stealing Wi-Fi from a coffee shop, or because I'm hiding in an underground bunker. Although all those things are definitely true, I have to go now to have a difficult conversation with someone I don't talk to anymore. And that's scarier than Norman the Terror Worm could ever be. Wish me luck.
I wish you luck. Come on, Franklin. You can do it. We both have our burdens to bear. You have to talk to David Most, have this conversation. I have to keep turning things into people before the government assassinates me and I can, destroy these things so that they don't get their hands on it. It's just, we both have burdens in life. Mine ends up with a lot more sex, I think, than yours does, but, no. Hey, let's do both. We got, well, not Dirk. What is it? Clarence, right? Clarence/Dirk, and then the Hanks while we're here.
There you are. I was worried Harper might have trapped you in the laundry room.
No one can keep me from you, not even Harper. But forget about Harper. I'm here to realize you, Clarence.
Me? Really? And Bats, too?
Not Bats. Just you.
Goodbye for now, Bats. I'll still sleep with you every night.
That is fine. You do what you want.
When he transforms, I wonder what he'll be wearing. All right, let's get this linen spinning. Time to whip up a real live human person.
It'd be pretty funny if either, well, A, the same thing that he's got, like schoolgirl shirt, random socks. Yeah, I didn't even actually really look at him now as much as Clarence. I guess that's a scarf, kind of, wrapped around his arm. Obviously, like, some sort of jacket, and then, like, all sorts of shirts or whatever as, like, another sort of, like, I'm not sure what you call that. Sort of like a dress? I mean, it's like a cross-torso around the back. I don't know. Yeah, it'd be funny if he's A, wearing all the same stuff, B, he's wearing nothing at all.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators.
Yeah.
Kind of the same. I mean, but a little more put together than he was before. See, and I know why, but I never thought I would see the day where I'd be finding someone who is a cross between Tom Baker's Doctor Who and Lulu from FF10. Which is, of course, just because long scarf, lots of belts, right? I mean, we can see why I think that, but I never thought I'd see the day where I saw what that looked like, and apparently it looks like Clarence.
Clarence feels his newly human body, intrigued by its solidity.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Just Flesh and bone! And blood! Lots of blood!
This realization fades Clarence's smile.
Oh God! Human bodies! So dirty!
Human bodies are easy to clean, Clarence. You'll get used to it. There are lots of fun ways to get dirty as a human.
Oh? Show me.
Despite his trepidation about becoming dirty, Clarence takes well to human lovemaking. He lies with you on the closet floor, getting so into it that he rests his head on his once-beloved dakimakura without realizing it. He does freak out a bit after, when he realizes just how many fluids are involved with the finale of human sex, but a tender, romantic bath clears all that right up. Clarence's passion for cleanliness and organization lead him to join a team of closet-designing professionals, but it soon becomes apparent that his ideas are too revolutionary even for the most forward-thinking designer. He gains a reputation around town for designing closets that are frankly more akin to apartments. He playfully tells his clients that it's important to consider their clothes' comfort, always looking somewhere past them with a nostalgic twinkle in his eye.
Just think to yourself, if you were your clothes, would you want to live in some dingy shoebox? Or in a Closets by Clarence fashion wonderland?
Clarence's closet designs are so popular, he picks up celebrity clientele, and his designs only become larger and more flamboyant.
Big closets are nice, not gonna lie.
Are you going to listen to people calling your closet garish and a tacky bourgeois nightmare? Or are you going to say, sorry, can't hear you, my closet's too big and fabulous?
You think of Clarence every time you see your humble bedroom closet, but you can't help but smile knowing he's in much more fabulous surroundings, especially with his beloved pillow by his side.
Oh, got real big there for a second. All right, there was Clarence. How about the Hanks?
You're here!
What you been up to, fellas?
We missed you. Yeah, we've been thinking about what gnarly adventures to go on next. Cliff jumping, bull riding, submersible exploring. The possibilities are endless. Do you have any ideas?
How about street luging? How about free soloing? How about making you guys real human dudes?
Rad! Let's do it! Wait, what? You can make us real? Like, really real? For real real? Like really, really, for really real? Really?
Oh, really? I got the right stuff. We can do it now if you want.
Let's do this! Humans! 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 Humans!
Oh, wow. 5 of them. You sure the date theaters? I can handle this?
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Only one way to find out. Abso! We're not scared, weird sexy glasses lady. Becoming human sounds like the thrill of a lifetime, because you can actually die. Yep, because this is a risk worth taking.
Okay, then. How did you put it? Let's do this.
Shut up, buddy! Hanks, humanize!
You didn't need to... never mind. They're having fun.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators.
There you go. I'm sorry, I was completely covering up Daddy-O right there. There they are.
It worked! No way, this is legit!
The 5 Hanks huddle together and start poking each other in their new, soft flesh.
Bro, you're so squishy! Bro, you're squishy! Oh my god, bro, I totally get it now. Why humans are so scared of extreme sports. Ah, totally. If your chute didn't deploy in this shitty body, it would be mad bad.
They left that little detail out of the text. In this body, says the text.
Mad bad!
Hank's laughter is contagious, and soon everyone within earshot is laughing with you.
You guys are great. So now that you're human, you're gonna take it easy a little bit.
No way! Talk about an adrenaline rush! Thanks, house homie. This is the best! There's so much to do out here! So many adventures to prepare for! Wanna go on them with us?
I don't know. What are you up to this time?
We base jump! Yep! We already jumped off the highest spots in the house. Time to jump off the highest spot on Earth! Everest is played out. The Burj Khalifa's been done to death. And since we all know the Earth is flat, we're gonna jump to the moon!
Oh dear.
The five of them storm out into a world whose physics might be more than they bargained for. You smile as you imagine how impossible this feat would be. Then again, if anyone could find a way to do it, it would probably be...
Oh boy. And now, just because I'm like, yeah, I should look at those, but I think I can remember 3 if... We got the Hanks, we got Clarence.
Hi, baby! It's been so long since I saw you!
Yeah, hopefully this will be like Fantine, and this will help you out, turning you human.
You haven't been seeing anyone else, have you?
Just literally everyone else. Wait no longer, Harper. I'm ready to realize you.
Me? I could leave this place?
Dirk won't be the only one with a new start.
Don't poke me!
The spectral energy flows through your date viators.
Bam. Bam. Cute that she still has the little scarf sort of as a remembrance thing.
Oh my god! I thought I'd feel complete, but I feel so empty.
She wraps her arms around her newly human body.
It's just me. And there's nowhere for anyone to go.
Now that you're human, you're gonna have to learn to fill the void on your own. Oh, there's still places for people to go.
Harper gives you a smile that makes you shiver. There's a demonic glee in her eyes.
Oh. Well, I'm not a hamper anymore, but for old time's sake. Why don't you make like dirty laundry and get inside me?
That's a pickup line.
Harper takes you by the hand, leading you out of the laundry room and into your bedroom. You and Harper have a great time together, but you can't help but notice her gaze darting towards the closet door a few times. She calls your name with such passion and ardor, you're really quite pleased with yourself.
So, you can't make him jealous, he's gone.
Until you notice her looking at the closet for a reaction that never comes. Harper sets off on a journey to fill that void within her, but nothing seems to be quite right. She travels across the world, taking part in a variety of experiences that she hopes will grant her enlightenment. But nothing works. It comes to her suddenly one day, while she's sitting in her apartment, watching reruns of a tattoo competition show on reality TV.
Permanent artwork on your body. Permanent.
After a long and fraught period of tattoo apprenticeship, Harper opens up a tattoo shop called Commitment by Harper. Opinions are split as to how good her tattoos actually are, but one thing everyone can agree upon, they're certainly permanent.
I mean, she made progress. Like, that's certainly a step up from where she was, so... Oh boy, alright, time to play this. Oh, hey, right off the bat. Harper, she called this area of the board her special little love corner. He's no longer a hamper to buy anything. This photo was taken mid-roof jump. Funny. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna talk to Wallace again. You know, and if nothing comes out of this one, we'll call it quits.
Whoa. Whoa.
Sure, yes, of course, love it. No, I don't like this. And if you just... Yeah, so maybe there is a way to keep, you know, progress beyond, like it sort of suggested that you could keep talking to him, but in the interest of maybe finishing this game someday.
Whoa! Whoa?
I do. If you're asking if I have the stats, wall.
All right, Wallace. We're going to make you into a human. Is there anything you wish to say before being brought to life?
Whoa!
I hear you, buddy. The recipe is a perfect match. Let's do this!
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a wall becomes...
Another, kind of getting, about equally fantastical. But still definitely in the fantasy league there.
Whoa!
You know what? Absolutely, Wallace.
Wall! A wall?
Hey, before you go, you want to have one last fling?
You don't need to understand Wallace to know what's on his mind. The look on his face says it all. The acts that follow are so debauched, so sinful, that mere words are insufficient to describe them. But if there's one thing that can be said about making love with Wallace, it's this. Wall. Wall! 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 You never quite know what Wallace is saying, but somehow you know just what he means. You bid him a fond farewell the next morning, and he bids you a sweet wall. Wall. Wall, 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 wall. Wall, 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 wall. Wall? Wall, 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 wall. Wall! Wall, wall, wall. Wall!
Yeah, I think that was pretty self-explanatory. I don't know that, you know, there's nothing that really needs to be said about that. I mean, we laughed, we cried, but, you know, in the end, I think it speaks for itself. It, you know, a perfect ending. Also, man, my shoulder is hurting, but I'm gonna finish at least this recording before I stop, which might be bad, but, you know, whatever. We're here now. Wall, 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 where are you? There you are. Wall! Okay, still. Now what? So many things left, and yet at the same time, not really. So what are we at now? It's 72. But boop, 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 boo. Have we got everything in here except, no, Tyrell too. I was gonna say, except John Splash.
My singing's been going real good thanks to your support. I've even got the opportunity to study under the great Enrique Pipes. But, he's awful expensive. You wouldn't happen to have any money to pay for all the lessons, would you?
Johnny, I'm ready to realize you.
Ever since I was a faucet, I thought the most important thing ever was to be a professional singer. But hearing you say this is possible sets my soul on fire. I give my hound dog Duke's left paw to see it. You got enough points in those peepers of yours to make it happen?
My peepers got all the points, Johnny.
Here's Johnny!
The spectral energy
Yay,
flows through your
references.
Dateviators.
You know, Elvis with a water motif, not a bad look, as it turns out. Not a bad. I mean, again, like the drain buckle is a little silly, but like the blue rhinestone making the water motif, kinda actually works.
It's Johnny, in all his glory. And it may be your imagination, but his voice sounds just a little bit more sonorous.
Holy smokes! I sound as smooth as Amish apple butter, don't I?
No, still not great. Yeah, you do!
When I was told my pipes were rusty, it must have been because I was physically made of pipes. Now I got a whole ding-dang uvula down there, which is way better than a spigot. Which reminds me, you might have a plumber check out those pipes. You filled me with a lot of rust over the years. I'm gonna get out there in the whole wide world and see if I can't make it as America's next big thing. Where's the nearest sock hop, baby?
That away.
Johnny quickly makes his way to the nearest audition.
Any old audition will do for Johnny.
It becomes quickly apparent that his voice is flawless. His style is magnetic.
I got it all, baby.
But...
And his impression is spot on.
Wait, Mr. Narrator. What do you mean, impression?
Johnny's downfall is finding out that even with talent, he'll only ever be seen as an Elvis impersonator.
Who is this Elvis fella? I'm a Johnny Splash style fella. And who the heck is Johnny Cash?
Still, the world always needs Elvis impersonators. And Johnny, well, he is the best of them.
I'm the king of kings!
What? Who's Johnny Cash? Actually, now that it's filling up, it's kind of a little easier to tell because we have so many love endings now that when we look for a friendship ending, because obviously we can tell love endings are pink backgrounds with hearts, friendship endings are the yellow star background. We just find the friendship one. There he is. He practiced his signature for hours until you finally had to do it for him. What's Sam got to say?
Hey,
Hi.
God, everything has been happening so quickly. I have so much to tell you. So, first things first, I'm gonna be a nurse.
Yay, congratulations. That's amazing. Wow, rip all your patients. No, congratulations.
Thank you. I am just so damn excited. Honestly, I was like inspired by you. It might sound a little silly, but you've really been like mending all these broken hearts, helping people live their best lives, even if they aren't all exactly people yet. Anyways, my other news is I've revived my dusty dating profile. I'm ready for love again, baby.
Delete it. Date me. OMG, that's so fun. Are you sure you're ready to get out there? You know what? Delete it. Date me. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so...
I'm sorry, what? Are you fucking with me?
No, but I could be.
What are you even saying? Well, okay. Not saying this isn't welcome. I guess I thought you were so busy dating all your furniture. I didn't think you'd be interested.
I am, though. You thought wrong, baby. It was all practice.
Oh, no, don't say it like that. That's not fair to the rest. But I am happy to hear that you're not, like, gonna marry your coffee table. God, okay, well, I have to run. Nursing school registration is in a little bit. But hey, guess I'll be retiring my dating profile again.
Hey.
In record time. Talk more soon then, okay?
Hey, look at that. See, we're not just dating everything. We're actually dating someone in the game. I mean, like, you'd have to be like, okay, look, like, we can't quite be exclusive yet. I still do have to both free these, you know, objects so that they become people, which they've basically all liked. Eventually, you know, there's the one that's like, turn me back. Like, can't. Who's that? Jerry, yeah, I think. But, you know, we also do that so that, you know, we're not assassinated by the government. So, like, we can't be entirely exclusive yet. But, look at that. They not only are we making progress with them, we're making progress with ourselves and dating a real, actual human. Eventually. Soon-ish. I mean, presumably not actually in the game, but... how many are we at now? 73. I'm just looking at my time. You know what? I'll do one more day, then we'll call it. And then I think next, well, hey, let's go to bed. I'd say, like, next episode's the last one. I do have a little bonus episode planned for afterwards. But, you know, that could always, the last main episode will be last time. Either way, the point is, we're not going to finish this one, clearly, because we still got, like, 30 left. But, can get closer. We probably still have a lot in the kitchen, don't we? I know who we haven't done yet. Our Timothy here in the kitchen.
My love is always right on time. I've a very busy schedule today, but there is always time for you.
Oh, that means a lot to me.
And it means even more to me, I assure you. The spirit of timeliness shines through your very essence. The most beautiful pocket watch in my collection would be ill with jealousy if it could only see. Are we on for our date later?
About that, I'm ready to realize you, Timothy.
Realization? Truly?
Yep, I have what it takes.
It's time. Let's do this, Timothy Timepiece.
Interesting. Well, I'm gonna have to see what he like as a human, because as I said, even though he's, you know, that his personality and mind, you know, I don't necessarily jive with the, like, must have everything scheduled down to the second. He's got one of the best designs that oh, I love it so much. So let's see what he looks like.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely a clock becomes...
All right, there he is. As I said, it's a little... I mean, like, you know, okay, I mean, he's a cutie. But, and hey, apparently we made a real Catboy in the world, too. But I do wish he still had the vest. The vest looks so good.
Timothy turns around, examining his newly human body. His tail and ears are just where they were, but the body they adorn is fully human now.
Also, hey, look at that. Dateviators, we can resurrect the dead and make Catboys. So, you know, I'm just saying, if you want to remake the Dateviators and just, you know, tone it down a little.
No gears, no internal tick-tock ticking. Only the lub-dub of a human heart.
You'll have to keep time on your own now, Timothy. I want to feel your heartbeat, Timothy.
Timothy's amazement melts away into a gentle warmth, and he takes your hand in his, placing it on his chest. You can feel a strong heartbeat beneath, regular, entirely human, and only speeding up the longer your hand rests on his chest.
Does it always feel like this?
His hand comes up to rest over yours. He presses your fingers into his chest until his heartbeat is all you can think about.
It's not like the ticking of a clock at all, is it? It speeds and slows. And when you touch me like this, words are not enough.
For once, Timothy is speechless. When you take his hand and lead him away, he follows you, starry-eyed and eager to see what comes next. There's no more talk of schedules or clocks now. There's only you and Timothy. Time falls away when you're in each other's arms. You're not even sure how long it's been. It's not until you see the first rays of the morning sun that you realize you've been together all night. Timothy vows to visit you regularly, on a schedule. He also assures you that he will try to embrace a less regimented life now that he's human. Timothy tries to move away from his obsession with time and scheduling. He picks up some odd jobs here and there, but the obsession runs too deep, and he quits every one of them. No one is ever quite on time. He just can't cope. It's not until he goes to work at your local train station that he finds a place he can truly excel.
Hey, there we go.
Here, Timothy's obsessive devotion to schedule and fondness for pocket watches sets him apart in the best way. In an orderly fashion, he works his way up to train conductor. But he doesn't stop there. He revolutionizes your municipal train system, transforming delays from a consistent occurrence to a rare event.
The next train will arrive at this station in 5 minutes. There are so few things in this life one can count on, but you can be sure our trains are one. Please line up in an orderly fashion. Remember, there is always time for courtesy.
Timothy's love for timeliness has changed the game for commuters in your city. You can't help but smile when you see photos of him in his conductor's uniform. He's come so far.
Look at that. You know, that might be my favorite glow up from object to person, because he went from kind of insufferable to, like, thumbs up, man. Thumbs up. Like, I mean, first of all, like, my name here is literally StarTrain Silver. Of course I'm gonna be like, yeah, trains! Make the trains work, make them run, yeah, woo! But, yeah, no. Apart from that, you know, like, that he you know, he's still probably more obsessed than, you know, with time than I would, you know, like. But he toned it down and turned it to something constructive. Yeah. Good. A+, my man. A+. All right, who else we got here in the kitchen? Cam?
Well, hello there, Spicy. Bring that fantastic red shirt over here. I'm gonna take it off with my teeth.
Man. Ooh, I like my new nickname.
Back for some more trashy pleasures? I knew it. Once they get a taste of the can, they can't stay away.
I'm ready to realize you, Cam.
Seriously?
Stone cold seriously.
Well, hell. What are we doing standing around talking about it? Let's boogie.
Cam, let's see if this will get you excited.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators.
Well, you know, it's an improvement. It's, you know, you could probably do without the, you know, rotten banana peel hat. Actually, the banana peel hat's actually kind of funny, now that I think about it.
Yep.
Yup.
Before you stands Cam, in all his human glory.
Mm-hmm.
He casually examines his feet, his legs, and his strong hands. His chiseled jawline flashes in the light, and his deep, penetrating eyes radiate intrigue. He may have been a garbage can, but he's become a true work of art.
Are you happy? This is it. This is your whole reaction. Are you happy?
What? You're a human. I've been seeing you a lot over the past freaking endless decade, so it's not like I was unprepared. I exist, it's cool. What else do you want from me?
Nothing, I guess, as long as you're happy. Same old Cam. Kind of reassuring, actually. Yeah, nothing. As long as you're happy.
So yeah, still me. This body will work just fine.
Cam begins gathering as much of the trash around him as he can. He's clearly ready to embark on his next adventure, and with a brief nod and an almost imperceptible, but it's there, damn it, smile, he turns to go.
Hit you on the flip, Cam. What about all that burning sexual tension between us?
The what? Oh. Oh yeah, the tension. Sure. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking wine, candles, escargot, definitely a riding crop, some high-heeled boots. Butt sex? How about a riding crop and some high-heeled boots?
Oh, hell yes. Yeah, I can go for that. There is one significant thing I have now that I didn't have access to as a can, so let's take this sucker out for a test drive. Oh, also, shit. Hang on. Got some great lube in here. I think it might have been some component of a Thai takeout meal at one point, but damn, is it functional.
Oh, no, but Thai is spicy. No, you don't want that by your orifices.
And peanut flavored, so that's cool.
I mean, okay, except for the part where it's like rotten in the trash. I mean, you know, spicy Thai peanut flavored lube. It's not the worst idea. It's not... Maybe not the best, but it's not the worst.
While you managed to convince Cam to use lube he didn't find in the garbage,
good.
Your time together is filthy nonetheless. But where Cam's love is dirty, the connection between you is pure. Cam strikes out on his own, and unlike so many of us upon entering the wider world, he has not one doubt about his purpose, his passion, and his final destination.
Welcome to my kingdom, Chuckles.
Cam has found himself as the undisputed monarch of the biggest dump in the county. There is trash of all sizes and varieties, from the basic household load to industrial waste and commercial-grade refuse, to be handled only by the truly expert. Cam did not apply for this job. He simply strode in the chain-link gate and took over, to the evident relief of the entire then-present staff. When asked what his salary requirements were, Cam scoffed.
I told him I didn't need some stupid paper check. There's plenty of money out there for someone who knows where to look.
Cam winked and turned arms akimbo into the methane-orange sunset over the chemical waste quadrant. For a man, formerly a can, to find his place is truly a thing of beauty.
Oh, we're really in it now. 75 realized datables. I'm feeling that the world outside is just buzzing with new energy and life. We're really making the world a better place, you know that?
No, not really. No, I think we are too.
Huzzah!
We really are making the world a better place. We're bringing so much life and vivacity into it. Who else here in the kitchen? Oh, Cheryl. There we go.
Oh, hey,
Jeremy,
Lover, how's it
right.
going?
That was the other joke they made about Cheryl, right? I've been thinking I want to realize you.
You mean turn me human? Gosh, I don't know. I'd half my chances when auditioning for the kicking. Only 2 legs.
Even with just 2 legs, you're still a knockout.
Okay, Jeremy, break a leg. Or at least enjoy walking on 2 of them.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters.
And, you know, some people get a good upgrade. What, the chair jacket? I'm gonna say, I mean, the rest is, you know, fine. The, you know, the top and the, you know, that's fine. But what is this jacket?
Wow! My newest role! A human being! Hang on. Let me get into character.
Also, I do see that there are a bunch of drones flying by your house over there. Or, like, right outside your house. They're closing in on you.
Hey, everybody! I'm a human! I need to do my taxes!
I don't. We just did our taxes last weekend, so ha. Ugh. Taxes are boring to do.
Oh, I'm gonna bang my foot into the chair and then blame her for it, even though she can't move and I put her there!
I mean, not the chair, but the... Oh, they actually cleared up. I literally, up until, I guess, about yesterday-ish, had bruises on my arm from where I banged into the wall in the middle of the night.
I spent 7 hours today doom scrolling on my phone. Why do I have anxiety?
You know what else humans can do? Sweep her off her feet. Bro, that's dead on. Or just be, huh? You know what else humans can do?
You sweep Jeremy up into your arms in a bridal carry.
Oh my gosh, the middle of me, like, bends now. It's so easy to hold. I wonder what else I can do. You gonna show me?
With a nod, you and Jeremy dance your way to the bedroom. Unsurprisingly, Jeremy immediately takes to the concept of roleplay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It takes a few characters worth of foreplay to find the groove, but once you both get into character, you have an incredible time. Laughing and joking your way into the sheets, falling in and out of giggly make-out sessions. Eventually, Cherami leaves the nest and seeks a job and a home of her own. You see her here and there around town, always working odd jobs with a smile on her face. A waitress here, a grocery bagger there. It's always a nice surprise. Perhaps her favorite appears to be reading stories aloud to little kids at the library. She does the voices. The kids love it when she does the voices.
Aww. How wholesome. Oh, there's a fleet of drones out there. What would happen if we actually... Yeah. Huh? Before anything else, first. Okay, we've got... It's a fun game you can play at home. Is can you find the people I'm looking for before I find them? The answer is probably. Alright, here we go. Like a Where's Waldo thing. Can you see where they are right now? Cam, you'll never throw this away. Timothy, he fell in love with you precisely in accordance with his schedule. Jeremy, you'll never sit on a chair again without thinking it is weirdly sexual. Hey, yeah, no. Uh-oh.
Valdivianites, why are you doing this? Don't you know I'm your CEO, David Most? You have to listen to me. And if you don't listen to me, I'm going to fire you. That's right, all of you. Do you think I can't? I can do that. I have the power. Here, look, you're all fired. Call OSHA, I don't care. I don't even know what OSHA stands for. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I take that back. I don't want to fire you. I don't want to fire anyone. But listen, the government says if the perpetrator doesn't hand over the glasses voluntarily, I'm fired. I told them they couldn't fire me, but apparently I gave them majority ownership of the company during a bender, and so they totally can. So come on, please. Please, just turn over the glasses. Pretty please.
Sorry, my man. We're destroying them. The only way, but I am a little curious. All right, let's take a look at these. Oh, oh no. Uh-oh. Well, I'm sure the fleet of murder drones buzzing around our house and the helicopter out front, I'm sure it'll be fine, right? Yeah. Let's just, get back in here and, keep working on this before we die. Ooh. Okay, hey, 2 left for the day. Watch for Drysdale, right here.
Friend. Ooh, no, I don't like that at all. What a dull word. Chum. Compatriot. Oh, familiar.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Familiar mine.
Anyways, how would you like to be realized, Drysdale?
Oh, finally! You have taken your sweet time, haven't you? Don't worry, my love. I'm not angry. I'm just excited. And you surely by now know how expostulative I become when I'm aroused. Well, dear Barbara, Cherub, why are we just standing here? Giddy up!
Wait, yeah, maybe this is a bad idea, but here we go.
Okay, Drysdale. Let's do one more spin cycle.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely a dryer becomes...
Yeah, it'd be curious to see how, I mean, what these do and how they'd be different if I had gotten Drysdale and Washford back together. Would they have a different ending where they stay together? Probably, right? Because Florence and Celia stayed together.
Dear Barbara, look at me.
Drysdale gives you a spin, capping it off with a cheeky little swat to his glorious marvelous.
You know, Washford used to tell me that I was the most beautiful thing he'd ever seen. And now I see my human form. I think he might have been underselling.
Fabulous as always. I expected nothing less.
Drysdale made one hell of a splash when he landed like a glittering tidal wave on the outside world. A world he found depressingly musicless, drab, and still.
No one is dancing. Everyone's wearing brown. What the hell have I stumbled into?
He found himself becoming quite angry, actually, until at long last he discovered JoJo's Bazaar, a venture.
That's a pretty good joke there, too.
It was a bar and a cocktail lounge, but also a slightly disreputable dance hall. And Drysdale quickly became its star. He turned the venture into one most capital for his own wallet and the owners. You can still see him there, even today. His favorite pole is the gold one, center stage.
And how about you, my good man?
My, your fantastic red shirt. The crimson of a burning sunset. I love it!
I am ready to realize you.
Surely you jest. You would make me real? You have that power?
Oh, I do. Yes, I do. The power, the desire, and the necessary tools.
We don't need Drysdale where we're going, Washford.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once...
Ah! Boink. Said boink. There you go. Boink.
Washford's realization is a much quieter affair than you'd imagined. There's no wonder or laughter, no gasps or cries of amazement. He only inspects himself with a dispassionate gaze, shrugging.
Me. What was once merely a washing machine becomes me. Merely me. A machine into a man. And still, merely.
How about a little high erotica before you go?
My love. You could not think I would let you leave without a touch. How long have I waited? How long have we both waited to touch and be touched? Not the cool distance of metal on palm, but the warm, soft pulse of blood beneath an arm, a cheek, a belly. There is much, after all, that I have yet to learn about this body. You will be my guide now. You will teach me this new poetry.
Washford as a student is Washford as a teacher. Passionate, dated perhaps, but sincere. With every caress, a whispered word. With every lesson mastered, a grateful and mischievous smile.
Wait right here. I'm gonna get some whipped cream. Ooh, I have an idea. Let me grab a blindfold.
But when you return, he is gone. You search and call, but he is nowhere to be found. Until at last, on your window pane, a heart drawn with a fingertip and a single bead of condensation dripping slowly to the sill. Washford denied any interest in involving himself in the world he found outside the house. He travelled mostly by night and always alone, until he found himself in an abandoned cabin on the edge of a high coastal promontory. Over the course of the next several months, he patched and repaired the ailing structure. He bought a tea kettle. He arranged for weekly grocery deliveries, but only to the property edge, to be left there. He filled his cabin with books, books of every variety and nationality, including a fair number written after the year 1900, as a memory of you. He spends his days reading, writing, and looking out of his window at the lonely sea.
All right. And there we have it. Another episode done, and as I said, next time, join me for, because, we are at 78 out of 102. So join me next time for what will be, well, the final asterisk episode of the game. As I said, we'll have one more little bonus episode afterwards, once we realize everyone, but, that'll wait. I can talk about that later at the end of next one. But at least for, the main stuff, join me next time. We've just got a handful more to realize. We've got drones outside looking to murder us. It's all gonna come... It's coming to an end, one way or another next time. Drugs? I don't have any drugs.
Well, that's fucking lame.